Europe or America, who makes the best cars? Well, that is the answer we are trying to find out here today on Roadshow Shootout. And in the American corner, representing the red, white, and blue, is the 2017 Ford Focus RS. 345 horsepower, all-wheel drive. That makes this a hyper hot hatch indeed.
And in the red, gold and black corner is the brand spanking new BMW M2. 365 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and looks to kill. But I do have a slight bone to pick with you and your car. Because while it's Ford and all American and all that, actually a lot of the engineering work and the development stuff was done in Germany. So it's a German car.
All right, you get a half a point of credit on that one.
German
But
car.
this is the first time that the Focus RS is being offered in America, and that is a huge deal.
Let's talk numbers. So the Ford will do 165 miles an hour compared to the BMW's comparatively meagre and weak 155 miles an hour, a gaping chasm between them. But 0 to 62, the Ford 4.7 seconds, the BMW 4.5. And then we get onto the small matter of price. So the Ford is about $37,000 and the BMW is a little bit more. It's about 52 before you start putting toys on it.
Wow. Okay, so that's a pretty big difference.
A little bit. Yeah.
But who knows, it might be worth it. We'll see. Why don't you take me for a ride in your German scream machine and show me what she can do.
We shall make you scream. Anyhow, welcome to the BMW M2.
This better be my German scream machine.
I'm pretty sure it is, but while we're settling in,
All right.
How about you have a look around the interior? Look at this, it's properly put together, it looks good, it feels really nice. I've got little M stitching on my wheel, there's cubby holes, there's space for things, there's loads of connectivity. It's proper nice, isn't it?
It really is. I really like this texture right here on the dash and on the door handles.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. And then here on the center stack as well.
It is, it's nice.
It really is. Now, what kind of power are you putting down? Because I know it's feeling good, but tell me what the specs are.
So, I've got a 3-litre turbocharged straight six and it's kicking out 365 horses, 370-ish if you're from Europe, and 343 pounds-feet. That's 100 down the back straight, and then
This is not a German scream machine, it's a German laughing machine, because I'm giggling all the way. Woo! And I loved it. You know, with the rear wheel drive, like, you still feel like you're having a little bit of fun. Like, maybe the rear is going to kick out just a tiny little bit, but it feels like it's really easy to get back under control.
Let's talk about handling a little bit.
I know, that's your favorite part.
It's my favourite part.
Okay.
Because we're in Sport Plus.
Okay.
And it'll also match your downshifts if you ask it to. And because it's rear-wheel drive, you pin it, and then you go, oh, look at the grip, little bit off the track, and then off we go! Lots of power! This thing is so much fun, and it likes to play with you, and it'll dance. The steering is beautiful. And that engine noise is...
it's so good.
It sounds so good. You see, this is why my German car is better than your German car.
First of all, I don't drive a German car. I drive a Ford, and it is American. It is red, white, and blue. It is American as apple pie.
It was made by Germans and on sale in Germany first for Germans and European people.
You know what? Well, take this thing around. Let's do a cool down lap. Let's get in the Ford, and I'll show you what she can do. So, Alex, welcome to the Ford Focus RS.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. This is the first RS to be sold under Ford's global platform, which, I mean, that's not really the most important part, right? The most important part, 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which is good for 350 horsepower and an equal amount of torque.
Okay, that is really quite impressive considering that it's a Focus. But because it's a Focus, it means underneath all of this, you still get massive trunk space, right?
Mm-hmm.
And loads of space in the back and cubby holes and all of that stuff. Now, but you do have to admit that your Ford, the interior isn't quite as good as it is in my BMW, is it?
Well, sure, but it's also much, much less.
But what about the infotainment? Because I've not heard great things.
Yeah, I mean, Ford is really they've had a hard time with their regular infotainment system, but this is the new Sync 3, and I have to say, it's pretty spot on. It's not really much to look at, but what I really like is in the navigation, you have single box entry, so it's super fast to input your address, and it's got a destination search, right? So we could just put in ice cream and it'll take us to the nearest ice cream parlor.
And it will take us to ice cream. Yes. We are so doing that when we're done today.
Yes.
I need ice cream. It's very warm. The all-wheel drive system is you've got a track mode and all that kind of thing. It's not just a normal car. It does other stuff.
Right. So we've got a lot of different modes, right? I've got a normal mode, which makes it really easy to drive on the street, plus a sport mode, a track mode, which we're in right now, and like you said, it's all-wheel drive. But it's kind of a funky all-wheel drive system in that while you're just kind of toddling around town, it goes front-wheel drive. But as soon as you give it the beans, then the computer will send up to 70% of the torque to the rear. And it will also kind of apply the brakes to the inside wheel when you're in turns to kind of get you right around that turn in the most efficient way possible.
So like proper torque vectoring like you get on supercars?
Yes, a proper torque vectoring, as you would say.
Proper torque vectoring.
Not a ton of turbo lag. I wish the power came on just a little bit sooner.
There's a tiny little bit, but not much.
It's not too bad, especially for a car that's priced as it is.
Tell you what, we've been going into corners pretty quickly, and there's not much understeer, is there?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Give me a bootful, see if it'll skid.
Yeah! Not at all, dude.
Feel the power. Go on, let's do that again. It's fantastic. Come on, let's do a hot lap.
Okay.
Let's go fast.
Here we
Push
go.
it. I reckon we can get about 110 out of this, maybe 150,
That's
120, 95.
102. Are you reading it?
I'm reading it. Brakes are good.
Oh my God! What was that?
109.
Holy crap! And I was actually late on the throttle coming out of that turn.
So that's how capable this thing is. Now, both of our cars are capable of going sideways because you not only have a track mode, you have your drift mode.
I do have a drift mode!
Which uses your magical all-wheel drive system to force the car's bottom out, right?
You said bottom.
I said bottom. It forces your car's bottom out, and my M2 may not be all-wheel drive, but I can turn everything off, so I've had an idea.
What?
So what we should do is retire to the pits, and I've got someone you need to meet.
Ooh, a surprise! Surprise guest!
Surprise guest! Right, Emmy, both of our cars are capable of going very sideways, yours especially.
Yes, mine has the drift mode, but I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as what you're calling a...
Proper car.
Oh, I hate it when he says that.
It's a proper car. Front engine, rear wheel drive, lots of power, perfect. But because we're both a bit rubbish at drifting, really, or no, let me rephrase that, because we're not as good as our illustrious editor-in-chief, Tim.
There you go.
We're sending him round.
Great.
One go each.
Okay.
Let's decide who's best. We get to judge.
So I get to judge my boss?
Yeah.
This is the best day ever!
It could be a career-defining move.
Listen, Tim, we really need an American win here, so, don't mess it up.
Except
I shall do my best with stars and stripes in my heart and spirit.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, he's going.
Looking good.
Boots it.
Go.
Oh, that was respectable.
That was really good. You see that inside wheel, man?
That was all right. You did good.
Yes. Nice job, Tim. Nice job.
Proper car still to go. There's not enough angle on it. What we really want is the nose to just go past us like that.
Yeah, you want it completely sideways. You realize we still have to drive these cars home, right? We don't have a big tire budget.
Well, the good thing is I get to drive that one home, and because its drifts are so undramatic, I'll be fine. Right, so Emmy, it's time for the M2.
I'm a little excited about this because, this is going to be all Tim. No nannies, no trickery, right?
All fun all the time. Right.
Okay.
Tim, you are hot to trot. Go ahead. Nice, smoky and sideways, please, sir.
I'll do my best. Here I come.
Come on.
Go
Right
on.
now.
Yes!
Oh my God, that was so good. Damn it, that was so good.
In your face, other German car.
Oh, it's not German. Wait, yes it is. It is German. Well, Alex, I hate to admit it, but I think the M2 won.
Yeah, by a long margin. The Ford's very clever, it's very fast, but proper rear-wheel drive cars.
Yeah, and also I feel like Tim had a more enjoyable time getting that drift in. It looked like when he came back that he was much more engaged. It was just, it was more fun. And isn't that really what driving is supposed to be all about?
Pretty much. So there's one more thing we need to do.
What's that?
Drag race.
Yes.
So Emmy, we've reached the end of our day of playing in two utterly fabulous cars. What do you think?
Well, I am a patriotic American. As you can tell, I'm repping some Uncle Sam today, but I gotta give it to your German scream machine, the M2.
It was just that little bit better. It was quicker in the drag race, it was better at going sideways, the interior's nicer, I think it looks a bit better, and wouldn't you just rather have the BMW key on your keyring?
Yeah, I mean, this has got a lot of things going for it, right? It's got all-wheel drive, it's got a lot more utility, and there's some kind of an emotional connection and a little bit of charm that with this car that I didn't necessarily have with the BMW, but across all metrics, this one just outperformed.
It is just that little bit better, and it is only a little bit better. It's a very, very close second. So essentially, what's happened here is Germany has come first, and then Germany has come second.
Okay, this time I'm gonna give that to you because as an American, I do not like to lose.
So the winner of this roadshow shootout is the BMW M2.